the reason why Arians did what he did, he chose to focus on how. Here, this is what Bruce Arians did. He wanted succession as far as who was going to be the next coach. He felt that Todd Bowles, that's his guy, all the way back when he coached him in Temple. He's known this guy from when he was a high school coming college guy. He's known him that long. He wanted Todd Bowles to be in a position to succeed on this team, not leave this team and go to some crappy team, some awful team. He wanted all the pieces were in place for him to succeed in Tampa Bay. That's it. That's the bottom line. That's why he left. You can go ahead now. I'm better now.
I'm almost making sure. I'm going to say, okay, so I'm going to go back to, that I am telling you that the report was that it bothered Brady. It's just Leftwich as coaches, they're not going to be vocal about it, especially when they still working for that boss. Brady has the ability to say whatever he wants. He also said a lot of nice things about Arians as he left in Brady, style, right? Okay, but it bothered him, right? And that was one of the reasons maybe, the hell with this. I'm not going to bust, I'm outworking the coach. Right. And that's where they're trying to put the comparisons between him being a little bit loose and Brady being more disciplinary. I mean, think about it. You heard the stories. Arians was letting Brady take, not even practicing, letting him watch the team couldn't do some coaching.
Well, and what's wrong with that? He's a 45-year-old quarterback. He doesn't need all the reps.
There's nothing. Why do you think I'm making a statement has anything to do wrong with that? I'm saying to you that there is respect there enough to be able to let him do some of that. But then there's got to be a point when you and Leftwich are putting up numbers and doing your stuff, and you're there icing your Achilles heel, and they want to come in and just, they're putting in all this work and just over redlining it. It bothered them. And I'm telling you that there is something there.
What's wrong with him? He's the head coach. He's the head coach. He's the head coach. He's supposed to oversee all this stuff.
Bottom line is Tom Brady back?
Of course.
Okay. Is the CEO out?
By his choice.
That's not what I asked.
I'm just saying that's my answer. He chose to step down.
Brady's choice was to come back too. Is Brady back? Yes. Is the CEO that you said is not out? Yes. Was Brady the one complaining about that CEO about how he was messing with him and Leftowich's fees? Yes. And I believe Bowles and Leftwich get along very well.
How would he get? Let me tell you something about this here. Okay. When you're the defensive coordinator, you don't really mess with the offense. You really don't interact with those guys over there. You have your own separate meetings, your own separate, your own separate thing going on. You don't have a clue what what's going on over there until you go out on the practice field. So the only reason Todd Bowles really interacted with Tom Brady is because when he was the head coach of the Jets. And he had the game plan for this guy. That's probably really the only time he really, had, Tom Brady, I got to do this, I got to do that. But you're killing me, man. You're killing me.
The Jersey Boys Sports Talk. Every Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Only on The Sports